ENT is a relatively new clan created by Juicy or Clutch in the game back in November. In winter season, they managed to get into top 8 in their debut season. This season they have built on their experience from winter season, and so far they did fantastically well, including winning a Proof of Skill tournament. The team has mixed age groups, with some being students and others working. They have people from Taiwan, Japan, India, Australia and China. They communicate in simple English, and Juicy always advocates effective vocal communication. This season they are aiming for top 4, and in a level playing field, it depends on their performance during their match day. They try different strats and playstyles during training, and they are learning from their mistakes. They are on a steep learning curve, and who knows how far this team could go this year. With limited matches during spring season, they are trying the best they can to learn from every single game. Their performance a few weeks ago may not be an accurate representation of them coming into the professionals tournament. They are good at working with limited resources, and they are not to be underestimated.
Communicating on chat, but really use your Discord voice channel. It's a lot quicker. You don't even have to type. Blue team Feast South spawn, red team ENT North spawn, and is there a TD? No, I don't think there's a TD. What's you on? But AF Silver in that bush is going to get spots. He got spot onto a striker, a necromancer. He got spotted by himself as well. But not by himself. He can't spot himself. He is himself. So B is going to be captured by ENT with renamed user. That T22 is going to be very aggressive here to try and stop Feast from getting hold of A and try to rotate, because if they rotate back through their spawn, rename user will spot them up. And ENT is also having some tanks near the spawn to give some map control for them, because rename user doesn't have to get A though. It's a bit unnecessary because they got B, they got cap B. They absolutely do not have to do anything more to get hold of bases. If rename user tries to get a cap, he just risks his hit points actually. So you have ENT defending both sides to get information, and you also have tanks in the middle ready to rotate to either side if Feast decides to rush on one single side. But Feast are still working on how to tackle with ENT's setup right here. The ENT is leading by Feast by more than 100 cap points. That means Feast needs to kill 2 tanks at least to bring it back to that favor. But Feast can also kill, also get the cap at the same time. If they get A, that will provide pressure onto ENT, and ENT would need to act in that situation. Bifrost has taken the hit. Feast is hesitating, and that is allowing ENT to punish them bit by bit. And this is not always a good thing to see, because you need some bargaining power in rotation. You need hit points to rotate. But Feast, if they keep on dropping hit points, it's going to be difficult for them to rotate. So they have to decide on what to do in the next minute or so, because the cap points of ENT are now almost 600, but they will end them. ENT cannot lose unnecessary hit points at this moment in time. They just need to defend. But already are they making a counter push onto Feast though? Feast has reacted quickly. They might be trying to support Bifrost right there, but Bifrost is in loads of trouble here. Striker puts a good shell into Bifrost, and look at Feast. Feast is now rotating to C. But that would mean A is going to be captured by ENT, so that, I think, was a really good move from ENT. Diverted the attention of Feast to deal with a potential push onto C, allowed Feast to abandon A entirely, and ENT, they can't throw this one away. Feast, they just need to hope that ENT is going to fall apart in the spectacular way. I don't know how. but Feast is still down by more than 1,000 hit points. But ENT, the formation, they might be isolating those T110 E5s right there. It's still really close to call, but the T22s are going for Rosie instead. He is low in health, but have they gone too long of a way? I don't know what I'm talking about. To look for Rosie. I think they have really wasted a little bit of time right there. Hit is a price now killed. ENT is in touching distance from winning this one. And it's 980 cap points with a 985. Good ram into Winter Fox, but they killed Winter Fox and lost Striker at Rosie instead. And Hip was still neck and neck. But that move right there, ENT, diverting the attention away from Feast on a wonder of the game. Great play from that. Feast, I think, got outplayed right there. That was the winning move we are talking about. Great job. Devil Anthem, although doing 169 damage, he got A, and that is what matters for them. Well done, ENT won the previous skill tournament for the first time this season, and I think they will be extreme.
Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to know more about the clans in the professionals tournament, make sure to check the playlist below and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.